can't believe we're doing Christmas again, but ready? Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. As long as we've nowhere to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the cold. Well, not here in Mexico, but if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. One more time. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Okay guys, welcome to Bella's Bargains. My name is Amy. Guess what? It's another challenge day. And Ferdinand is still not on the wall today. Sorry guys. And Marks is bringing home his drill tonight so we can hang him. So he should be back next video. No, not next video because I'm filming another video after this and he won't be there. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, he'll be back here. All right guys, so today is a challenge video and today's is recreation inspiration. It's an open playlist. And so our hosts today is Lolly D's and Lady Red Crafting. Those are both channels that you guys should all know. They're a good portion of them are in the challenges that I do. And then Tasha from Sunflower, Tasha's DIYs, is the guest host this month. Okay, so what am I gonna tell you? Same thing I tell you every time. Playlist is down below in the description box. Please go watch them. I'm so happy to be back doing crafts and challenges. All right. So recreation inspiration is where you get inspired by other creators, what they did, and blah, blah, blah. All right, I hate to tell this story again, but if you don't know, we moved to Mexico a couple months ago, didn't bring my crafting supplies, and I'm crafting with trash. So literally crafting with trash. Don't know how long we're gonna be here. I'm not gonna build up whole craft supplies, and then like, what do I do with them then? And there's a lot of trash, so might as well use it. So today I have in Mexico, more so than the States actually, they sell things in 6-pack holders. So 6 packs of beers, 6 packs of sodas, it's way more common. So as I go on my walk every day, literally I could pick up 3 6-pack holders. You know, should have brought one out because all of mine have now been crafted with, but I think I have one in here. Yeah, 6-pack holder, like this, right? Okay, so I think these are the beer ones. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so they're everywhere, like everywhere, and we're near the ocean. And I'm like, at first I was gonna like cut them up so they wouldn't hurt any animals. And then I was like, no wait, I know I can do something with these. All right, so I went online and I got a little inspiration from a crafter I'd never seen before, but it's called Mimi's Mixed Bag, and she's good. And I'm gonna link her original video down below. So there's Mimi's Mixed Bag, shout out. I'm gonna link her original video down below, which is like 9 years old. Doesn't matter, it's still out there because it's good stuff. All right, so I'm like, I need to do something with these 6-pack holders. And so what do you guys wanna see? Because I think it's really cool actually. What? Yeah, it's a snowflake from 6-pack holders. All right, so not only did I make one, but I made 2. I had saved up, let's see, this one I think is 1, 2, 3, wait, hold on. Just give me a second. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Yeah, this one was 24 6-pack holders to make this one, but it's 3-dimensional. See that? Because you're gonna see here in a second how I did it. And then the second one, I used only 6 6-pack holders and then some parts from the other one. And I love how this one came out too. See that? But see the difference? Doubled, singled, right? So this is only 1 wide, this is 2 wide. All right. Okay, let me just show you how they were made, because I think you're gonna just watch this. Let me show you how it's made. I have 32 6-pack holders, and I'm gonna wash them all right now because they seem to be not 100% clear, a little dusty, so I figure I'll wash them before I craft with them. All right, let's take this trash and make it something beautiful. So these 6-pack holders have like a handle on them, and I need to get that off there because I'm going to use them, just not for this first snowflake, but I'm absolutely going to use them. But I got to cut them off there so that I have equal sides, like the whole thing is balanced, so I can make my little boats that I need to make. So I've got my 12 pieces, I think there, and I am going to fold them in half and staple them on the first set of rings together and the third set of rings together on this 6-pack holder. And that leaves the center unstapled, and you'll see once you do that, and I show it to you, it almost looks like a boat, like a little, canoe boat. And I'm going to do that with all of them so I can get them all lined up. I think I had to put more staples in there, so sorry about that. Anyway, so we're going to staple the first 2 together and the third together, and not the center ones. Okay, then I'm going to do that with all of them. I'm getting my little boats there ready. And then I'm going to pull them together, and I'm going to staple those together. So staple everybody the way they're supposed to, just like that. And then I'm going to line them all up here in a second. There we go. Now we're going to use that center circle. And the way we use the center circle is to join our pieces now right smack dab there in the center. And so we're going to line the 2 up on the outside of each circle of the 2 pieces and staple it. And we're going to go through and do that with all of the 12 pieces for this one side of the snowflake, right? Because we're going to make 2 exactly the same, put them together so we have a bigger snowflake. Okay, so I'm going to glue all those together, and we're going to have a line of these like little boats, I call them. Then once we have that line, we've got pretty much the snowflake skeleton, I suppose, all put together. And then we've got to get it into a circle to make it a, round shape. So I take a piece of, this is actually, those things that come on your clothes that are like the clear plastic to hang it on your hanger with? I always cut them off because they always end up showing when I wear the blouse or whatever. But I saved them because they're like elastic, and it works perfect for this because it's clear, right? So I won't see it through there, which is perfect. No, I get it all in there, I knot it, blah, 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 tie it off, cut off my little extra pieces. And then I'm going to take the 2 outer ones and glue them, or staple them together, and now there we have it. See, we have the complete, skeleton, or half of our snowflake. So now I'm going to do the other one. There, it's done. And now we're going to join them together to get our 3-dimensional snowflake. So here's where I differ a little bit from what she did on the video, because I'm actually going to make mine not all uniform. Every other one I'm going to do shorter. So first I take 2 pieces from each side at the very tip, and I put them together and I staple. This is joining it. And I'm going to do every other one, taking the ends, putting them together, and staple. And that's going to give me the longer snowflake pieces of my snowflake, the longer arms, I guess, of my snowflake. So taking the 2 ends, stapling it together, and I'm only doing every other grouping of 2 I'm doing. I think I end up with 6, right? Then once I've done that, I'm going to take those other pieces and I'm going to cut off the ends. See, I'm just cutting off, so I'm cutting in half the circle, the top circle on those other arms. And I'm going to layer all these pieces together and staple so that they're all joined together. And you'll see we come up with a shorter arm then, much like, we see snowflakes like that all the time when we cut out our little shapes out of paper and whatnot, or we draw snowflakes. You have shorter, the every other shorter, longer. Anyway, so I do that on the rest of it. So I end up with 6 longer ones, 6 shorter ones. They're every other. And I think it came out so cool. And because we did 2 of exactly the same and we put them all together, you get a very 3-dimensional looking snowflake. And all of this, out of 6-pack holders, right? Oh my gosh. So, and we're not killing any fish because they're not ending up in the ocean. Dolphins putting their heads through. All right, look at that. It's so cool. So I got, I think, 1 or 2 more to do there, and then this snowflake will be done. I absolutely love how it came out. I hope you guys like it as well. And it's time, let's go on to the next snowflake. Snowflake number 2. So those little handle pieces that I cut off, we're going to trim them up now because we don't want the little extra pieces sticking off there. So we're going to make these all uniform, and we're going to use those in a little bit. But now we're going to go back to these there's 6 of these 6-pack holders. 6? Yeah, 6. Anyway, I had to think about that. Is it 6? I think it is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 of them. And we're going to make the little boats out of these as well. So these were a little bit different size than the other one. That's why I had two different snowflakes going on here. And so these were a little stiffer. So I get them 6, and then I had all of the little handles that I cut off, and I had 4, 8, 12, 16, 24 of those, right? So I'm going to put 4 in between each one of my little snowflake boats. So this is what I did. And the snowflakes, I'm going to put it all together at the bottom there. But these little handle pieces, put 2 together, staple on one end. And then the other 2 I put together and I staple on one end. And then I took the 2 unstapled parts to meet in the middle, because this is going to become our middle snowflake arm in between our 6-pack holders. I'm making use of everything here. And now I'm going to show you how I'm stapling it to the one, and then I staple on the next arm. And so this gives me sort of my chain of 6-pack holder, handle, arm, 6-pack holder, the 6-pack handle, arm, right? So it's just obviously every other one. So we're going to end up with 12 arms on this snowflake, and 6 of those are 6-pack holders, and 6 of them are these 4 holder pieces all put together. Now I'm going to take a piece of wire, pull the center of this all together. So I'm just going along the base of the 6-pack holders and underneath the pieces that are the handles. And we're just going to pull this all together, twist it, so we have a nice gathered center in our snowflake. So then I have to take those 6-pack holders that I've trimmed and put together, I have to make them look like part of the snowflake. And so I'm going to take the center part that I've stapled together, here in a second you'll see, and I'm going to staple it, opening up the 2 ends of it. So you get sort of, it's opened up. I don't know how to, I'm not explaining this very well, but basically I'm just opening up those things. Right now I'm twisting that wire back through just to hide the leftover wire. That was just a twisty tie from like a bag of vegetables to FYI. Okay, trash. It's all trash. It's just all trash. All right, so I'm going to open them up. All right, I'm just sorting it all out here. Got to pull down all my arms to the center, in between the 6-pack holders, right? Okay, so there we go. So you're going to open them up and see it's almost like a crazy 8, and I stapled. And then I go and take the top one of those and staple it to the center circle of the 6-pack holder, right? So I've stapled, do you guys see how I opened it up? I just stapled in the middle. And then, somehow I didn't film that, I guess. And then I'm just stapling the middle circle to the top of our other arms. There you go, that's it. And then this little snowflake is all done. I think they both came out really, really well. It would have been great if I could have doubled the size of this one, like done another side, so it would have been 3-dimensional. I didn't have enough of the 6-pack holders, but certainly it's something that you could do. this is just, if you buy 6 packs of soda or anything, and you have these, it's a great thing to do with them. And they have them here in Mexico, and they're everywhere. So, okay. All right, so I really like this. I hope you guys like this as well. In a second here, we're going to show you what it looks like when it's all done. And it's a great way to use that leftover piece from the 1 6-pack holders too. So I was like, yeah. Because I didn't have quite enough of the 6-pack holders to make it just out of that. So this was a great way to do it. Okay, and it looks really cool. You guys have to tell me, which one is your favorite? I actually don't have a favorite. I think they're both pretty cool. So there it is, all done. Yeah, I love it. It's pretty easy, huh? Now, I had to buy the little stapler because, of course, I don't have all my stuff here. So we went to Office Depot for something for Marcus for work, and I'm like, I need a stapler. So I grabbed a little stapler. So, like, this was the original ones, right? And I cut those off. But what a great use of them here, huh? For my second little, I was determined that I was going to use these all up. So in her original video, just FYI, she calls for 32. I made this one out of only 24, so you can obviously do it. But I loved her video, but I liked cutting the every other one short. I just think that gave it just such a more realistic snowflake look. You'll have to go look at hers and tell me what you think. So anyway, here's more trash. Somebody said, do more trash to Christmas. Well, here's some more trash to Christmas. Now, you guys, outside, if you could collect enough of these, I mean, these would be so phenomenal outside. They're lightweight. They're not going to hurt anything if they get blown down. You tie them up right, they wouldn't. And they're just great little catchers of light. I was shocked. I did wash mine first because they get dirty. I pick them off out of the dirt. But still, I like them. I think they're pretty cool. What do you guys think? And which one was your favorite? Or is there? I don't know that there can be a favorite here because they're just both so cool. I just think they're cool. But you know how I love to use every little bit. Man, I got to use for those handles. All right, guys. So again, we want to thank the host, and don't forget to go down to the description box and take that playlist and follow it along. This is recreation inspiration. So what's fun about those is like you get, it's watching creators get inspired by somebody else's creation, and which is exactly what I did. Because watching Mimi's mixed bag, she didn't do this one, but from watching her do basically this one, I was able to come up with my own. All right, everybody. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. My channel took a little dip because I was moving to Mexico, so I wasn't throwing out as many videos. I'd like to get back to my view counts that I was before. And as always, I certainly appreciate all of my besties. You guys are the best. Mwah. So adios from Mexico. Everybody have a great day, great week, and a great life. And as always, from your singing crafty crafter, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, but not in Mexico. All right, everybody, happy Christmas. We'll see you next time. Toodles.